So Sian, tell me how you've got on in the past 8 weeks. When we met at Francis's, he was going to be scoped because we figured that perhaps he wasn't particularly comfortable, which was affecting his performance and how he was looking from a feeding perspective.
So 8 weeks ago he was scoped and he had grade 4 ulcers. He was scoped again last week and the ulcers have all gone, and he looks a lot better, he's a lot more enthusiastic about his work, and just in general he looks a much better horse.
Okay, fantastic. So I think now the focus from a feeding perspective, following the scoping, he's been on the STAM 30, the Re-Leve and the Equi-Jewel.
Yeah.
That ticks every box with respect to managing gastric ulcers and protecting him from here forward. What we need to really focus on now is making sure, because they were squamous ulcers, that we really maximise and focus on his fibre intake.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, rather than just offer him one choice of forage, being his 1 11 kilo hay net, which you've already deduced he's not eating all of those 11 kilos, is to offer him forage in a cafeteria style. So basically what I want you to do is to feed him his normal allocation, but actually split then some of that into alternative forage sources. So for example, a pile of 1 to 2 kilos of hay on the floor, and mix through that some super fibre cubes. So he just forages and takes on board some more, and then get a large tub truck and fill that with an alternative forage source that's a chopped forage source, so something like a lightly molassed or unmolassed chaff. And what you should find is that he will then browse between those different forage sources, so to hay bar, to floor, to tub trug. Okay. And if we can increase his forage intake from his original 9 kilos to then actually clearing up 11 kilos, that is a huge step forward and will go a long way to helping prevent things like the squamous ulcers coming back. So we're having a look at him now, and the first thing that immediately jumps out to me in a positive way is the fact that he is now looking a lot tighter, literally in his middle area. So I always felt before that it was almost as though he was a little bit bloated. So we were making progress with the top line and the shoulder and the hind end, but we always seemed to have this belly, and now this is like tightened up. And I think now he actually looks more of, in effect, a complete horse, fitter, more muscled. When he was working, you could see a really good rib definition. And I think as well that's really helped as well enhance his energy levels, because he's not as bloated and obviously he's feeling more comfortable. So he looks amazing, and certainly just in himself he seems a lot happier. So well done.
Thank you.